Okay, I think we are back. Indeed we are. Okay, very good. So, first thing, good news. I finally got that text message from Google. So now I'm going to go to my web the people I bought the domain name of, and I'm going to sign in there, and then I'm going to go to the DNS section of the website. Manage DNS records. Oh, I hope it's actually set up. Let's see. Yeah. So I can edit that. And I can add a text record. So it's txt record. I paste that into the txt data. Name is just going to be at symbol, that is. I go confirm, and while I'm here, now might be a good time for me to well, first of all, I also want to see if I can get logged into my what's it called, server thing. Still no email there. Okay, I know what I'll use. So I'll just set another record. I'll set it to my existing server. So I'm going to host so I'm going to create an A record, and this is going to point this domain my new domain to my IP address. I'm just going to put in @ for the name because it's just how you do it, and add one more record, so another A record, and it's going to be name this time is going to be app, and same IP address, confirm. So that's going to make sure that app.test10x.com also points to the right. Anyway, that is done. So I've got all my DNS set up. I've got also Google site verification set up. So you verified? Yeah, great. So now I can start using Gmail. Okay, while I was away, I made some decisions. Add aliases by accessing advanced user management. Good orders. Okay. Add new user, more options. More options? Maybe I can click here. That sounds good. So support at test10x.com. Yeah. I think media and admin. That'll do. Save. Okay. Okay, now this is the part, MX records. Now these are public, or they will be public in a moment. Yeah. So I'm going to cross to my other monitor. I'm going to add an MX record with the people who I registered my domain with. Name is at preference 1, really, and points to that. Confirm. Done. Confirm. You're all set. Okay. That's all I need for now. I can close. I'll just leave it open. Where were we? I'm going to close that. Okay. Also close my right, so what was I telling you about? Okay, yeah. I think, right, so one quick thing I'm going to get out of the way first is, oh, where did V0 go? Oh, I hope I didn't lose that chat. Library. Okay, very good. So please modify for no. I decided that what I really want on the homepage is actually the homepage to be the same as the page for people who are signed in, except that it's just got dummy information. Now maybe I want to keep this as a backup. In fact, I do. So I'm going to go to my files here. Yeah, folder backup. Static. But first, I want to build the actual product. Yeah, so I want to build the actual product first and work backwards to the home page. Yeah, this is just a distraction. Yeah, I need a new chat. Or do I need ChatGPT for this? Let's sketch out what how it's all gonna work. Branding, dashboard, homepage, sitemap. Homepage, document. Let's call this app. So the way it's going to work is that I have a database called users, or do I want to just do this with WordPress? Tough call. If I just install WordPress, then I already have everything I need to build a homepage. Okay, why would I not use WordPress? Because I can't have a beautiful custom word page, maybe. Okay. Why? I got homepage.ott open app. Save. But I wanted to put it at the subdomain. Do I just get rid of the subdomain? Okay, what was my... Yeah, there's my sitemap. So if I go with WordPress, what's the sitemap going to look like? I think I need a table here. Yeah, so the home page just / is going to be okay. How do I figure this out? Most big sites seem to use app.domain.com. Why would that be better? Well, there's no issue either way with accessing the DB. Will it take much longer to have a second site? No. Okay, so well, let's say there are two parts to my website. Fundamentally, there is the app, and there is the SEO stuff, roughly speaking. On the app side, I do want WordPress. Yes, because why do I want WordPress? Yeah, for user management. Now on the SEO site, WordPress is really handy if you want to write blogs, which I may need to at some point. Now, installing WordPress twice. What's the key question here? Yeah, this works. That's a nice URL structure there. Simple. If I have ultimately this is superior. Slightly more difficult at the start, a slight bit of extra work, but it's more flexible because I can have different themes. I can have plugins on one that I don't on the other. I can do maintenance on the app without affecting the static general domain. So I think that's why companies do it, and that's why I'm going to do it. Yeah. Now in the future, for now, we'll decide later. Appdomain.com, that's where my focus is going to go first. Why? Because once I have this built, I'll know more about how this should look. And yeah, WordPress from the start, because I need, essential features for users. Okay, recap of the situation. I need to, I think I can just go straight to the server. Because why would I need it on localhost? Okay, so I have my I would need it on localhost because I do need the contents of the database so I can test things as I develop the user interface. But however, I can just set up everything, then download the database to localhost, develop there, But how can I can't sign into WordPress. Well, what I can do is could I do all of the development live on the server? What would be the problem with that? Every time I edit a file, I have to upload it. That's no good. Okay, I download the database. Initially, no, I built everything on localhost, and then upload everything in one shebang. Problems with that. SSL gets messy. Here's what I'll do. Install WordPress first and take it from there. So what I need to do is open up a terminal and so I've connected to the terminal, the server. So yeah, now I'm playing around on a Debian Linux server. So I need to go to cd var html ls. Now I need to I think it's tar -z then xf latest dot tar, and then let's just see if that works. No such file or directory. .tar.gz it is. ls. Oh, that worked. Now I have a directory called WordPress, so I'm going to rename that mv WordPress. That gets renamed to my new domain name, which is test10x.com. Okay, and I think I just navigate. Oh yeah, I need to create a database. So sudo mariadb create database. Test10x underscore test10x.com semicolon. yeah, I've forgotten how to use. Thought that was what I wrote. Okay, the .com wasn't working, so it's just test 10x. Okay, create user. Identified by, and now I'm gonna open up another terminal. pwgn, and I need to test 10x, new document, name, and obviously I'm going to have to say some things here but not show them to you. Okay. So create user test 10x at localhost. Identified by something secret. Query, okay, we're on a roll. So now I think it's time that I can try this. Yeah. I was supposed to do app first, so okay, let's copy all of this. We need a second database for test 10x app. Need a new password as well. Okay, so create database test 10x underscore app, create user test 10x underscore app, identified by, oh yeah, it's user test 10x app at localhost. Identified by something that I'm not going to tell you publicly. Alright, so grant privileges, I suppose, next. So grant all on test 10x dot star to test 10x at localhost. That worked. And now we do the same test 10x app. Okay, query okay, exit, great, ls. So now I can cp, I think -r because it's a directory, test10x.com, test app.test10x.com. That worked. Now I think we can try to install WordPress. So we have app.test10x.com. Oh yeah, I need to enable this site. So cd etc/apache2, I think, ls cd sites available. And if you're not following what I'm doing here, I'm installing WordPress. So that's the tutorial you need to look up if you want to copy what I'm doing. So app.test10x.com configuration file, document root. This isn't much good, is it? So I have a previous one, which I shall copy, I think. Yeah, that's more like it. Now I can edit sudo nano. Okay, server name app.test10x.com. Alias, nah, there is no alias. HTTPS immediately. Why not? Error log. Definitely app.test10x.com. Oh yeah. Sudo cp right, I've just done HTTPS. If I now try to open that up, it will redirect me to HTTPS, which doesn't actually exist. I think I should install the SSL cert first, if it will install. Sudo cert bot --apache. No, option isn't shown. Sudo a2nsite test 10x.com. Oh yeah, app.test10x.com. I can't A2nsite it. Ah, wrong name. I need to call it .conf. So cp app.test10x.com. Actually, I'll have to, no, sudo mv end app.test10x.com.conf. Okay, try again A2nsite. Yes, okay, sudo certbot apache. kilowatt.e, Mimble Solar, there it is. Last option, 12, enter. When I did my earlier sites, I always built it on HTTP first and then added HTTPS later, but I'm starting to think that it may be quicker to do it this way if it will work. To set up HTTPS right away before I do anything else. So let's see. Anything else? No. Let's try go to it. 10x.com. No good. Oh yeah, I need to A2nsite app.test10x.com/le-ssl.conf. Sudo a2nsite app.test10x.com/le-ssl.conf. Sudo system control restart Apache 2. Let's go here and try again. Okay, that's not what I need, because I haven't set the directory. So sudo nano document root configuration is what I need to fix. So I'll copy this for one of my other sites and go sudo nano test 10 ls first. Sudo nano app.test10x.com -le-ssl.conf. Okay, now I add the directory. Now I make the changes. Overwrite, exit, sudo system control restart Apache 2. And let's get ready to go to not found. Well, it's progress. And it is port 443, which is HTTPS. Oh, HTTPS is working. That's nice. And maybe we see nothing because silly mistake. Okay, overwrite. I called it .conf instead of .com. Overwrite, enter, escape, and now restart Apache 2. Give this another try. Yes, okay. Yeah, I have all of that stuff. I might have to change the permissions for some of this PHP stuff, but we can get to that. Database name you want to use with WordPress, test10x. Username, oh no, this is app. And Control-C, Control-V, and I think I have to hide this for a moment, just to be sure. I don't think I have to, actually, but I want to be cautious. Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to submit now, don't save, unable to write WP config, that's okay. I will copy all that stuff and I can go to cd var html cd app.test10x.com ls sudo nano wp-config.php. I think doesn't seem right. Yeah, they only have a sample, so that was right. Control-Shift-V, overwrite, enter, exit. Okay, run the installation. Welcome. Beautiful. Okay. So I have a password that I need to save, so I'm going to do that first. Site title, growth, hacking software, simple growth. Simple software. growth hacking, workflow software, growth hacking. We can change that later. Simple growth hacking software. Username, admin. I think that'll do. Yeah, that will do. My email, I'm going to make my personal email, or am I? I don't think that can be changed at a later date. So maybe I'll make the name my personal name. Yeah. Okay, username Dominic. Your email, my personal email. Yeah. Discourage search engines from indexing this site. I will click yes for that because yeah, I don't want them to get to app, I just want them to get to the root domain. Thank you and enjoy. Okay, login. Dominic. Password. Remember me? Yeah. Login. Save password. Okay. I'm getting kind of fast at this. I've done it a lot of times now. So the first time I installed WordPress on a VPS, it really took ages. Okay, so that is WordPress installed. What I need to do is, well, I can show you the WordPress backend. So I'm going to install a couple of plugins. Okay, I'm not going to allow any comments, or am I? No, I'm not. So I don't need that. Okay, I need to change the directory permissions. Yeah, of course, I created that whole thing as root. So, okay, sudo ls. Let's just see where we stand first of all. ls minus l. So app.testnx.com is, yeah. So I'm going to change it, sudo chown minus r. Debian dub data app.test10x.com. Fix a little typo here. There we go. Now I think I'm also going to have to change permissions, but let's just see first. Not yet working. Refresh the pages even. Leave page. Refresh, delete. Okay. No, not okay. So I do have to also chmod. Okay. Okay, simple enough. chmod 755 app.test10x.com. Okay, let's see. Refresh this back end, which I can show you. Refresh that one more time. Delete. Come on. Ah! Okay, I will try reversing the users. Sudo ch on -r data Debian. Oh, I think it worked. Yeah, okay. That's a peculiar little thing about WordPress, but I remember from before. So now I can delete these. Okay, let's update, yeah. I'm not going to back up because there's nothing to back up yet. Brand new. Beautiful. So, plugins. What do I got to do? Oh yeah, settings first. I'm going to get this in order. Choose a site icon. Yeah, why not? Branding, logo. Yeah, so I can drag and drop my logo here. Yeah, what's that? Test10x.com logo. Set as site icon. No crop. So yeah, this is why it's better to do HTTPS from the very start, because otherwise your URLs and links on the site and all kinds of things can get messed up. But if you do it this way from day one, then you won't have a problem. Anyone can register. Actually, yes. Date format. I don't know where this even appears, but it starts on Monday. Save changes. And now, discussion. This is where I'm going to disable comments. Allow link notifications. No. Yes. Yes. What's that? No, I just want to try and prevent comments entirely, because they are not a feature that I have any interest in. Another thing I want to make sure is that yeah, I don't want any of these, not these horrible permalinks. We just want the post name. Optional. No. Save changes. Okay, how are we doing? Pages. Okay, now it's time to install some plugins. So add new plugin. I need, I think it's users WP, yeah. Yeah, that'll do. And I also need custom user roles or something. Let's go login, register, yeah. No, I don't think so. And also no. User profiles, no. Select the theme main menu. Huh? Continue. No, thank you. Social login. That is a good feature. I might add that in the future. Okay, so that's set up. Form builder. Hold on a second, do I even need this? So for each user there's one row in the table. Damn, that's not really what I needed actually. I thought it was what I needed, but it's not. What I needed was shit. I need to create a table. Yeah, I need a table for each user. I don't quite need a database, but I do need a table. Let's see, ChatGPT time, because I've never done this before. Okay, I will need create a new table in MariaDB. The table name should be the same as the username. Word. Other easy way to achieve this let's just try that for now. Quite specific and a bit non-standard, especially visual tables, not a typical database best practice. Oh, okay, so here's problems. More efficient to create one or a few shared tables to share user specific. I don't get it. So okay. Okay, that's great. So we can use, where is WordPress gone? We can actually use a single database. No, what? We have a single table. We have a single table. Yeah, it's not that complicated. We have a single table. So it's call the table ideas. Whatever, table, we have ideas, and then it has these columns, which is user ID, it has idea, name, it has idea. By the way, shouldn't this be the name of this stream be build right, 24-hour build in public challenge, growth hacking software for managing experiments. Okay, and in the description I will just put app.test10x.com. Okay, user ID, idea name, idea, well, we got, that was all planned out somewhere else already, wasn't it? Had here, dashboard, yeah, this table. The description. The grade, and you know, I think the result might need the result might need a numeric field of some kind, because maybe we can call it final score, and then we can have result description. Do we need other notes? I'm going to put it into the database, and it might never actually be used, but it'll be good to have. Okay. Okay, it does make sense. So we go to here, and now we need to add more fields. So these fields, I'm just going to move this out of the way. No, not here. It's a new database or a new table. Well, there's no point having it associated with WordPress, is there? Except that the user access is controlled through WordPress. But I'd really prefer to back those databases up separately. Okay, separate databases. Okay, sudo MariaDB. Create table. No, create database. But I will give the same WordPress user or another user. Ideas. Call the database ideas. Database with a single table. No, we call the database test10x underscore ideas. Yeah. Is it still an idea by the time we have the results? Or is it tests? Test 10x tests. I think ideas suits my purposes better. Just call the table ideas. Yeah. Okay, create database. Test 10x ideas at local host identified by yet another password. User, password, table, database name. Okay. Identified by syntax error, so I better go back. Oh, I'm getting tired. No identified yet. Just create database test 10x ideas at localhost. Still something wrong? Create database test 10. It's the numbers again. Caused the issue. No. Create database test 10x underscore ideas. Got it. No localhost. Of course it's at localhost. Create user test 10x ideas at localhost. Identified by my big long beautiful password. Now it's working. Grant grant all to test 10x. Grant all on test 10x dot star to test x underscore ideas at localhost. Okay, so now I need to build a table. Okay. Write a SQL statement. No. Write to add a table called ideas to the current DB in area it should have the following columns. I think ChatGPT can guess what they should be as well. Yeah, I didn't need a canvas for that, but that's okay. And I'm going to save this as well here as in case I need to make a new version. It's good to have this saved, so it's going to be db creation.txt. Can open that up, Control V, and I'm going to have a read over it as well. User ID int not null. Idea name varchar 255. I think I'm going to force that to be shorter, or should I do that with HTML? What does 32 characters? Yeah, I think actually it was 55 characters that Sean Ellis recommended. I'm going to go with 60 just to be a little bit more generous. Let me try an idea. For example, home page font size increase for title. That's 37. Okay, 60 should be plenty. Okay. Idea description text not null sounds okay. Idea grade varchar 10. No. That should be surely that should be, well, do we want to go letters? No, because that's harder for me to sort. We want numbers. Do we want to force a certain number scale? No. We want to allow the users to use any real number. Varchar. Okay. I think that the 5 is the total digits and the 2 is the P decimal PS. P precision, the total number of decimal digits to be stored. This is number includes both left and right side of the decimal point. Must be from 1. Default is 18S. Okay. I think I want to go from okay, what if we go 8-8? I think that should be more than enough for the grade and the final score. Or even 10-6. I mean 16-6. Yeah, couldn't go wrong with that. Okay. Idea name, idea description, idea grade, final score, results, description, note, primary key, user idea, idea name. Beautiful. That will do. Oh, this needs to be decimal. Okay. ID name, description, grade, final score, results, description. Do we need a success, failure? I don't think so. I think we can just encourage people to use 0 for what it was. A negative number for a negative score. A negative number for a negative result. And just have a pink to green color scale. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, create table. Okay, so we need to use test 10x. Oh, okay, so I'm just pasting in this command to create the table ideas. Okay, so that's created, and I've granted the permissions, and where does that leave me? I think I need to user registration. That's really simple. I think I just need to create a little PHP page, which I can initially put at the root of this here. And over time, yeah, that's what I can do. app.test10x.com. So there's going to be WordPress all here. But what I can do is I can make a directory here called dashboard, and inside there I can put in something.php, index.php, and then I can use that to display the table. First, I need to download this database from my server, and I also need to I need to take a rest. It's really late. It's 10 p.m. where I am, and made a decent bit of progress. But it's time to stop for now.